What's up, you guys? Sasha Boss here. Just recently, I just finished Green Mile. It's a movie starring Tom Hanks. If you don't know, incredible actor. I was gonna kind of do my intro right now. I'm kind of an emotional mess because this is a very, very sad movie. I'm gonna give you my full details tomorrow morning when I wake up. Because it's a lot in my mind, just a lot to sit on my mind. So I'll give you the whole plot and everything I like about the film, and why Tom Hanks is one of my favorite actors of all time. Well, guys, about to find out right now. So, if you do not know what The Green Mile is about before this, it's a book by Stephen King, who wrote the books such as It, The Shining. He wrote Doctor Sleep. He wrote a ton of very iconic novels like Shawshank Redemption, which is another prison movie that he not worked on, but probably involved in set and wrote the book, obviously. Jojo. Stephen King's known for the horror movies. This thing was a drama. I think the book's almost like a drama, maybe, but it's a drama. It's pretty much about the Green Mile, which is a death row cell block where Tom Hanks' character Paul works. So Tom Hanks works there as a security guard with a group of men, and one of them's name is Percy. Percy is kind of like an idiot at times because he doesn't really care too much about his job. He just likes insulting inmates, which is not the most appropriate thing to say. Also, I'm trying to keep this PG-13 as possible because it's pretty dark. It's an R rating. It's pretty much about death row. I don't want to talk too much details about like the execution and stuff like that because it's just very, very sad. So pretty much Tom Hanks works in the cell block, which is really cool. So the whole movie opens up in the nursing home. So it's almost like kind of reminds me of Forrest Gump in a way because you remember Tom Hanks was sitting on a park bench and telling his whole story about his life. Well, this is kind of like that, but like this time it was an old man, not Tom Hanks telling his life story. It was that one. So let's talk about a little bit about the inmates really fast. There's two inmates before John Coffey shows up. So two inmates there are two crazy guys. One of them is likes to talk about chicken tenders, walking the mile, walking the mile. That's what he sounds like, kinda. He was walking the mile. They're the practice, obviously, for everything like that. It's just really cool to see him. So as Mr. Jingles' owner, the crazy guy. So Mr. Jingles is a rat. He's so cute. He likes to play fetch, and he's a circus mouse, and he becomes really good friends with this crazy inmate. I don't be rude or anything, but this inmate is almost like this guy who I really like this part because they made friends. He calmed him down. He made him like less hyper and less cuckoo in the head. I just like about the Bond relationship. Mr. Jingles does. Sorry about spoilers here. Mr. Jingles dies, but then John Coffey saves him with his magical powers. So John Coffey has a heart of gold. So if you don't know who John Coffey is, he is accused of murder. He was sent into the Green Mile because people thought he murdered two innocent little girls. No, it was a crazy person who did that thing. He's out in the cell because he already watched it and he let him suffer. So he didn't really have to take the chair for that guy. Percy's now in the mental hospital, if you don't know about that in the movie. This movie's 3 hours long, and it's just a breathtaking film as a whole. Now talk a little bit about John Coffey and why I think he's like my favorite character in this book. Not book, the movie. John Coffey is just a very cool guy. He reminds me a lot of Sloth from the Goonies because you remember Sloth has a heart of gold as well. They mean well. Like they both really mean well. They're just really nice leaders. They look up to in actors, but this guy actually was a security guard for celebrities before this. John Coffey, well, not the name. John Coffey, yeah, spelled different than Coffee. I wish Funko could make a character like him, but I don't think they would. I just really like him. It was kind of funny though how he kind of shook the truck when he came out in there, and he just asked him, "Do you talk?" He said, "Yes. Do you have any questions? Do you leave the lights on at bedtime?" I thought it was so funny. It was so cute. I just love this guy. Just a gentle giant with a heart of gold. And just when it's like he just healed innocent people, just like about the prison, and he literally healed an innocent woman, and she feels better. And then John Coffey starts coughing up all the bacteria and just exhales it out. That's what kind of reminds me of the turtle from It. If you do not know what it is, it's almost like that little turtle is kind of like that concept. The turtle brings life, and Pennywise is the deadlights, which kind of see that resemblance in the movie. Just I gotta point that out there. Just what there's a lot of iconic catchphrases, not catchphrases, but lines from John Coffey. That actor actually passed away recently, 2012, which is really sad. If I can see him in other movies, but no. He just was really cute and super funny. He just love him. He's Gentle Giant, you know. His last words were really sad too. Like he said, "I'm tired. I'm tired of all the people being ugly, being told they're ugly." That's what he said, and then I like how he calls Tom Hanks boss, and it just really nice. And I just felt like I was gonna cry watching it. It was really sad. My parents obviously have seen it. My grandparents already seen it, but this movie is just a breathtaking movie as a whole. And there's a lot of things I really liked about it, things I do not like. I didn't like Percy. Percy was a heel. Like I didn't like him because like he messed up the execution thing. Like how many times did you do this? There's stuff I do not want to talk about on camera because it's a little darker. And when you check out the movie yourself, so I won't spoil too much about it. But Tom Hanks does have an illness, but like he heals that at first, and it was a little awkward to watch on camera. But it was a breathtaking film, and I really want you guys to check out this movie called The Green Mile. Just a phenomenal tale. Just you need to check yourself out. Jingles is hilarious. The whole cast is fun. It's just a very strong movie, and it's a great movie by a book by Stephen King. If you have not checked it out, I've never read the book, but I heard it's good. The movie's phenomenal. Stephen King's one of my favorite authors. I love the movie. Just because recently I was in criminal law class, that's why I watched this movie, and it's just breathtaking to check this out. You gotta watch this movie called The Green Mile. It's just breathtaking. Wow, just one of the best movies I ever seen with Tom Hanks. And yeah, I'm ending the video now. So hope you guys like, subscribe, touch a boss, and thanks for watching. Peace.